What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with a little update. I know I've been lacking. I got called out on it. I was like, hey, man, I subscribed to your channel because your first video was pretty cool or whatever, but all you've been posting was shorts, you lazy motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I know it's hard. It's just me and him. I got to watch my boy every day after work, so it's difficult to work on the car, film, and watch him. So it is what it is until he gets a little bit older. He can cruise around. He ain't walking yet, so, But anyways, look, we're going to get into it. I'm going to show you guys the updates that I've done, that I'm going to do, and what's going on this weekend and the content to come. All right. So first update that we'll talk about is my catch can. I installed a catch can on here. And like I said, man, in my first video, is I'm budget-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stock location coils, and all I did was just grind a little notch right there. It looks cleanish. Don't look all shitty, and it looks okay. I need to repaint that bracket though. The bracket does look kind of ugly compared to the valve cover and everything. But so I got a catch can put on here, both valve covers. Got one up under there. And simple setup. I could probably use a bigger catch can, sure, whatever, I get it. It's an update that I've done. That's kind of a safety thing, as well as it's just necessary for a turbo motor to breathe. Second update we'll talk about is I got an engine diaper on this thing. I'm going to No Prep Kings this weekend, and they require an engine diaper, and it's a good thing to have when you're running these motors as hard as we run them. That's the Motion Raceworks diaper, and she went on there pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with it. It fits really good under there. And let me see if I can get down here on the ground real quick. Like I said, I'm holding my boy, so gotta bear with me a little bit. Oh, so you can see it fits real nice around there. Don't have to worry about the flex plate or nothing. Real good fitment. And that's on the Moroso pan. That's a Moroso pan with the all the doors and stuff in it, so it's real good. The trap doors and stuff. Damn it, I should have stayed under there, motherfucker. We got a drive shaft loop installed on here now. Never had that before. That's a safety thing for the track. Cleaned up the inside a little bit. She was a little dirty. You guys check it out a little bit. I installed these brackets, which these are the Kirky brackets, the black ones. I painted them black. Installed the Kirky back braces with the Competition Engineering roll bar mount on both sides. Came out super clean. I like it. Relatively inexpensive. A little bit safer for you. Still not the safest though, because guys are always like, if you get in a real bad accident, man, this pole will go straight through your back. It's possible. I get it. But this is a lot safer. This setup is a lot safer than just having a little plate bolted onto here. You got to shear those 4 bolts off. Then you got to go through the actual seat. There's some pretty violent action that has to happen for something to go down. So there's some more safety stuff that we installed. Mostly everything that I've done for modifications has been for safety, because once you get so fast, the tracks just get a little bit more gnarly on you. I installed a neutral safety switch, which I'll show you that in a second. There's another thing in here I got to install, which is just the main cutoff switch. Right here. I'm gonna get that installed soon. What up, YouTube? Look, I'm just trying to do a follow-up video on that video that I made last night. Just trying to get an update for you guys. So look, when I was walking around last night, my boy ended up just kind of puking all over me, so I had to cut the video real quick. But when I cut the video off, I was walking back out there. I was going to show you guys the neutral safety switch I put in, You know, that's a safety thing that a lot of tracks implement that I never had, should have had a long time ago. Is what it is. But yeah, most of the stuff that you guys seen updated on the car is mostly just safety things so that I can hopefully run No Prep Kings this weekend. And I actually had a producer reach out, and I might potentially get selected to be on locals only, which would be pretty fucking cool. I think, you know, for a guy like me, that's a pretty cool fucking opportunity to be able to race on TV pretty much. So that's what I have going on this weekend. So this weekend, going on into the summer, we should have a lot more Blue Cheese content coming out. You know, like I said in the beginning of this video, I know the dude called me out. He was like, "Yo, you just been posting shorts, you lazy bitch." I was like, "All right, you got me." And but anyway, so recap of the past couple months, man. I took the motor out of this thing, I re-bearinged it, put a set of trick flow heads on it, put it back together. Seems to be running pretty good, and I upgraded lifters. I put a set of Johnson link bar lifters in there, and hoping that she stays together and puts out some good power. And look, I went out and I did 2 test hits. First test hit was a straight up shakedown. It didn't do any tire pressures, didn't do anything crazy. I just was out cruising that night and decided to stop by the spot and make sure everything was good. I put that video in here. Pulled up, didn't air down, did a really shitty burnout, honestly. And then she left home, and it did pretty good. It did like a 1.7 60 foot, but you could tell that the tires were aired up. She was squealing, and I didn't like it that much. But the point of that pass was just to get a you know, a baseline, make sure the car worked, and it did. So then the following weekend, got with one of my boys, and we went out there, and I said, I'm gonna make an actual test hit. And so we went out there, aired the tires down, set the shocks, did a good burnout, you know, poured some nice stripper glitter down, got right back up in it, came up on the brake, let go of it, and it did pretty good, man. It cut like a 1.59 60 foot, and it carried out like a 4.1 to the 330. I let out and went like a 60 or a 650 at like 50 miles an hour to the 8. Which ain't that bad for the street, you know. Put that video in here too. And that pass gave me a little bit of confidence that, you know, I'm where I need to be at least. But basically that's all the testing that I've done, and I'm gonna go into No Prep Kings this weekend. I'm gonna go up there on Friday at Virginia Motorsports Park and unload, hopefully get selected for the locals only. Like I said, I sent them, they asked for all my information, I gave them information, and you know, sent them a few videos and stuff like that, and they said they'll let me know later on this week if they're gonna select us or not. I was talking to a few guys in my area, and it's looking like, it's not for sure, but it's looking like it's going to be a really cool shootout with a lot of guys that I race with often, and it would be a hell of a good time if it works out the way that we think it is. As you can tell, I'm at work right now. I'm a machinist. I'm over there running a lathe right now. But yeah, man, that's the update, that's where we are. This weekend I plan to get a bunch of content and then get the channel rolling. It seems like there's a few people watching, and you know, I want to try to get more content out here of me actually working on the car and showing you guys some of the tricks and stuff that I do to make the car work pretty well. You know, it's like backyard roots style fucking, you know, not secrets, but you know what I mean, stuff that not everybody knows about. And but anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you watching. Like and sub, and pay attention, especially next week, mid next week. I'm going to try to definitely get some No Prep Kings content out, and hopefully the car performs well. All right, peace.